Hello Taurus and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your October 2024 tarot reading for the sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. Hello baby girl. Who's come to say hello. Okay, what do we have for our lovely Taurians? Thank you for the month of October. Angel, spirits, guides. We're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, general relationships, money, career, finances, and any other thread that applies to you. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. So let's see what we have for Taurus. So we have Page of Cups. It's a lovely energy. We have the Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, Six of Wands, let's pull some cards. Let's pull cards for love, romance, general relationships. What do we have for our lovely Taurians? Thank you, Angel, Spirits, Guides, for October 2024. Message for Taurus. Message for Taurus. Nine of Wands again. Nine of Swords. I mean, there's a kind of feeling here of it could be a situation that you think you don't know when it's going to end or if it's ever going to end, and there's a lot of stress in that. For others of you, it can sometimes be that sense of, oh, you know, I can't keep on doing what I can't keep on doing this because it's no good for my health, mental well-being, and so on and so forth. We will see that. The Sun. The Death card, yeah. I feel this is one reading. I do. I think this is one situation that you're dealing with here, Taurus. And however it resonates for you in whichever life area, it just feels like it's one particular thing. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Taurus? Some big energies here. And I think this is across the board with the duplicating cards. It feels like there's a kind of message across the board here, and Spirit is just giving you a very specific message. In the near future, which kind of the cards are indicating. October, what do we have for Taurus for October? Thank you. Okay, we'll take those. Don't stop. It's a yes. Yeah. Don't give up. And sometimes we feel that with some of the cards on the table, we feel like, oh, I don't know if I can keep on doing what I'm doing. It's too hard. It's too difficult. It's too stressful. But things do change very, very positively here. When I get yes in a reading, it can represent somebody saying yes to you or getting an answer which is yes, probably very favourable. It can be you saying yes to somebody else. It can also be very positive in terms of, you know, Spirit bringing you answered prayers, can be working through a situation. A lot of the time, Spirit works through people. It's a positive message for you. The Page of Cups, it feels like a very positive message. This will be very good news. It can sometimes be a nice surprise. It can sometimes be something that just immediately lifts us, something that brings us into such a positive mood. That kind of message that can be a lot of the time unexpected as well. So the same energy applies. It feels very positive here in terms of the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change, but very, very positive energy coming in with a message or communication. This just feels like good news. But it might not be what you're expecting. And I think it's because you've been persevering and dealing with a situation that has been extremely testing, and you just don't know if you're going to get to that good news. But Spirit is telling you don't stop. In the near future, there is a profound yes. The transformation comes in a very, very powerful way. So Taurus, we can look at this whole experience as the main objective here in the reading is to get a victory. The Six of Wands is a victory, triumph, success, significant achievement, getting noticed and recognized as well. We can see victory in terms of official processes like legalities, for example, winning, being successful on that basis. So you could be going through some official process here, but there is victory. For others of you, this can be a significant achievement, could well be to do with job, business opportunities. It's very good also in terms of promotions or even getting back into employment with the Six of Wands as well, because we feel really empowered. We feel that things are back on an even keel if that's the case as well. So this is a very powerful victory card on that front too. This can also represent over some health issue, whether it was you or is you or someone close to you. Either way, you've been tested. It's been difficult, but there is a sign here that the focus is victory is going to be yours. Now, so that is the key theme of the reading here. Two victory cards side by side as well. Because the Nine of Wands, and I'm just going to take these cards because they're repeating. We've got 3 nines in the reading. You're so close to the end of something. You're so close to drawing a line under something, to getting to the end result you really want here, Taurus. However this manifests for you. The Nine of Swords can also be things like stress at work. It can also be when we're worried or stressed or something has become too much and our thoughts become things. Our thoughts, magnify. They become beyond our normal perspective, beyond our normal reasoning. They become magnified. They take on a life of their own. And that can cause us greater worry, greater stress. It's that kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. The more we focus on something negative, the worse it becomes. So just keep that in check. And it's not always easy to with the Nine of Swords. But with the 2 nines, you're doing something about it. The Nine of Wands is you're not giving up. It's always darkest before the dawn, and you're nearly there. You're nearly at the end of some testing process or experience, but it's not quite done yet. The victory isn't quite there yet. The 2 Nine of Wands represents you're nearly at the end. You're nearly to the point where you want to be, but you've got one final step, one final push. Don't lose heart now. This is the scenario at play for you here. However this manifests for you. You have been tested and it's not necessarily been easy, but there is that sense of something is going to complete for you here. The 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, because there's victory. Either you've gone through some painful ending, or you've gone through some experience that has been difficult, hurtful. Sometimes we feel stabbed in the back, betrayed, deeply wounded, hurt. So it could well be to do with how something ended or bringing something to an end. You could look at that in terms of divorce. You could look at that in terms of ending of a job. You could look at that in terms of ending of your business or a business partnership of some kind. You could look at that in terms of inheritance. But it could also be about dealing with a painful ending or a painful experience in terms of health issue and claiming victory over that as well. So the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords is whatever this ending is, there's an opportunity to get a hard-won victory here. And there is that sense of there is a completion and the sun is rising in the distance, pushing away the dark clouds, because as sure as we go through painful experiences, they will come to an end. Or if you've been dealing with an ending that has been difficult or upsetting, it comes to an end and you finally get to move on from that. This is the energy here at play. Victory, triumph is yours. The Five of Swords is a hard-won victory. And there is a completion there as a result of that. There's an opportunity to embrace that sense of new dawn, the new day. That's what these cards are telling you. The end is just the beginning, in the sense that there is deep transformation. You're going through a deeply transformative experience here, but there is also that sense here, Taurus, you're coming through the other side of it as well. Now, the Death card can be an ending or something completing here, where you're saying out with the old, in with the new. But you're going through some significant transformation, and you are the Phoenix rising here. You are rising from the ashes of old. This is a rebirth energy. So that's what I see for you here. There's very positive news coming in. The sun is good news, celebration, joy, happiness, light after dark, happiness after sadness, victory over challenge. It can also be very positive in terms of health and healing. So even though you finally have an opportunity to release from something that is finally completing here, you also get to embrace that sense of liberation and the new day, and embrace your rebirth and lighten the load, and everything feels more upbeat and lighter and fresher and happier. It's a card of good news, celebration, joy, happiness. It really is that sense of out with the old, in with the new, letting all go and embracing that sense of rebirth. And the sun is a very, very positive energy, also very good in terms of good news, celebration, joy, happiness. I think that you have been wanting a victory here. And the cards are saying, yes, you're going through a deep transformational energy here that is very, very testing. But there's a sense of you're coming through the other side of this in victory, empowered. There is good news here at the end of this. And it could even be better than you expected. And that's the surprise. That is the surprise. However this manifests for you, whether it's to do with a health issue, whether it's to do with a process that you're going through, whether it's getting back into employment, the same energy applies. There is a sense of victory is yours. There is a hard-won victory here. And it looks like the good news coming in is going to be even better than you expected, because it's such an upbeat energy, this, with the Page of Cups. It's such a very positive energy, and it really changes our energy as well. So let's see what we have for you as a message from Spirit. What do we have for Taurus for October 2024? Message for Taurus. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. And let's see what we have for you as a final message. What do we have for Taurus? Message for Taurus. Yeah. Hold the vision, trust the process. It's like Spirit is telling you, you do your part and then we'll take care of the rest. I mean, that's the energy here at play. So you do the action energy, which is the 9 of Wands, and then Spirit is kind of like going to take it from there kind of thing. We have focus on being productive instead of busy. Taurus, that's what I have for you for the month of October 2024. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month as always, and I'll see you next time.